If you could shadow one newsletter creator for the day, who would it be and why?
Ben Thompson from Stratechery.
I knew you were going to say that.
Yeah, yeah. Why for the audience? Because Chris knows. Is he has his own media network now, really? So it's a strategy-based newsletter, and he's now offering 4 to 5 podcasts bundled in. And I've listened to so many of his podcasts where he talks around his company, how he does it, why he does it. But I still think by shadowing someone as and spending a lot of time with them, you start being able to think like them or thinking differently to them. So I think it's important to be able to do both, is to dive in or dive out of it. And I think Ben Thompson, because it is really niche, and every tech leader pays for subscription, they don't get it for free. I think it'd be really interesting because he was one of the original people to go out on his own, but also integrate audio, which a lot of newsletter writers don't do, and he's done really well.
He's doing it to a really different level, isn't he? Like I mean, you
Mm.
shared a lot of his stuff with me in the past, and I mean, I consider myself quite um, aware of a lot of content and creators and the rest of it. But even I wasn't overly familiar with him. But he's taken it like the stuff he's doing is just on a different level to 99.9% of other people, right?
He The difference is he was fortunate in the time he released, but also very meticulous in how he's created his audience, how he's marketed to different audiences, and how people have shared his content, because it's either
Yeah,
really reflected in what they want or what they think, or is really broken down in really complicated areas that other
yeah,
people have really struggled with. And he's a one person band basically based internationally, and he still writes for the US audience. So it just shows you the level of detail that some people go into, but also how you can really niche down and be applicable to an audience that used to be really difficult to break into.
yeah. I'll put in the show notes maybe that there's a couple of things you shared with me in the past that he's done. I'll put down a worth a listen to people. But yeah, he's an interesting guy.